Hello there, everybody. How are you? I'm Kat. This is Tarot with Kat. It is Monday, December 27th, and normally on Mondays I started this YouTube channel October 1st. Just trying to get to learn the platform and platforms. Now I'm kind of spreading my wings out into learning about TikTok and whatnot, but chose tarot because it's something that is so near and dear to my heart, that I've done for so long, that would be fun and enjoyable. I'm taking a little break today. Normally my videos would have my weekly tarot readings would have posted already this morning at 6 a.m. I'm going to have to change things up a bit as I'm working on other projects that are demanding more of my time. So for the time being, I'm going to be doing a weekly reading for all the fire signs, one reading for all 3 fire signs, one reading for all 3 earth signs, and then I'll do one reading for all the air signs and one reading for all the water signs on Wednesdays. Instead of doing a reading for each separate sign, I just don't have the time at the moment to commit to that as I'm building out my other channels in the other areas. So this is going to be the weekly reading for all fire signs. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for this week, December 27th through January 4th or so. This stretch of time covering New Year's here, for fire signs, it's going to be pulling you inward first and asking you to shed old identities and release the weight that you have been carrying since summer. As Mars and the Sun move through intense transformative territory now, your intuition sharpens and your desires clarify. This is going to prepare you for a really bold new chapter in your life next year. December is going to bring momentum. Creative sparks return. Relationships heat up and long-delayed opportunities finally open. And then by early January, you're stepping into the year with renewed purpose, sharper instincts, and a fire that feels clean, focused, and unstoppable. So that's what the planetary energies are saying. Now let's see what the tarot has to say for you, shall we? This is going to be the weekly reading for all fire signs for the week of December 27th through January 4th. All right, I'm going to use the Smith-Waite deck for traditional Celtic crossbred. Check the description below the video for all the decks I use and other interesting information, biblical links. And here we are. Okay, fire signs. Oh my gosh. I'm a fire sign as well. I'm Sagittarius. Had a birthday December 21st, and look what's popped out. My card. The Queen of Wands popped right out of our deck in the heart of our spread. So fire signs, we are being represented by the Queen of Wands. It doesn't get much better than that. Okay, we're being challenged as our obstacle or awareness by this Ace of Swords. Down here in our subconscious tool shed, we have a King of Cups. We're stepping out of a 5 of Pentacles energy. We're crowned by 3 wands. We're stepping into Knight of Pentacles energy. Us in our environment, 10 cups. Our environment around us, Queen of Cups. Oh, wow. This is looking beautiful. This is looking so beautiful, you guys. Okay, hopes and fears sector here. Bonus Pixie Lovers card. So that's a little bonus piece of Pixie's artwork popped out, along with the 3 of Hearts. Yeah. And then final potential outcome, 4 wands. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful spread. All these wands, cups, and pentacles. A little bit of swords, the Ace of Swords, which I think is just truth and victory. And a little bit of heartache here with the 3 swords, the changes that needed to be made. Oh, gosh, what a spread. All right, this is beautiful. We're going to pull one more clarification or confirmation card from my Arcanum deck here. We're going to read it either upright or reversed. I've done a very special shuffling to make sure that there should be an equal mixture of uprights and reversed. And it'll give us further clarification on this reading here. All right, there we go. We'll leave that covered until the end of the reading. If we need to, I have a few more decks up here that we could pull some clarification cards from. If we want to, we'll see. All right, so we're coming up as this beautiful Queen of Wands. fire sign, Queen of Wands energy, just creativity, passion, following your passions, in charge of your heart, home and hearth for sure. And then the queens are the ones that are also all about like tending to the past and looking to the past. And yeah, and this is also the sign for, I think, one of Sagittarius's signs besides Temperance. So this is us. This is beautiful. What a gorgeous card. It's really being in touch with your intuition, following your intuition and your passions and your desires. Yeah. Being crossed here by this Ace of Swords. My pup's going crazy up here because our next door neighbor is mowing his lawn. So anyway, we're being crossed as our obstacle or awareness. I think it's just an awareness. This Ace of Swords, this either truth or victory. I think in our case, we're done with anything false, phony, inauthentic. So I think it, I think it's also victory. You know, the fact that we will be victorious. Look at all the court cards. We're the queen. We got the king beneath us. We're surrounded in our environment by the Queen of Cups. We're stepping into Knight of Pentacles energy there. I think this represents victory. And then down here in our, yeah, he's going nuts because the neighbor, I apologize for that. Down here in our subconscious tool shed, what we're bringing with us in our subconscious is this King of Cups. Very just stable, again, very in touch with intuition, creativity, emotions, but and making those emotional connections. But the kings are also the ones that are forward looking. They're the court card that is in charge of forward progress. I might have to do it. Oh gosh, he's just going nuts because somebody next door showed up and it's driving me crazy. Hopefully he'll quiet down. Okay, I think he's going to leave us in peace for the rest of this reading, I hope. Down here in your stepping out of our immediate past, we're stepping out of a 5 of Pentacles here, which means it's the card of, 5s are always feeling off balance. It's kind of a negative draw, negative energy. And when it comes to these Pentacles, this is the card of feeling left out in the cold. Like, no, people aren't recognizing us. Everybody else is, you know, getting to be inside the church with the warmth and the goodness. But it's important to remember when we get this card that we're not alone. We got people with us. We're not, this is not a permanent situation either. And to not focus too much on that feeling of loss and want and that frequency of want and loss. We're stepping out of that in 2025, I think. Honestly, the whole year, that feeling that like, geez, no matter what I do, it just feels like I'm not getting the recognition or the kudos. I see all these other people doing, and then why aren't I? Okay. But I think we're conquering that energy in the new year. So up here in our crown is this great 3 of Wands. Again, all about following our passions, following our desires, being yeah. And he's planted the 2 wands, and now he's looking out, he's venturing out to see where he's going to adventure next. 3s are change. So I think this card shows a real desire to venture out, maybe even move or travel or move our locale of where we're living or something like that. It also could be a card of like planning a trip. I think whatever's going to be happening for us here in our near future could involve travel. So we're stepping into, in the first week of January, early January, Knight of Pentacles. So it could be an earth sign person in your life, not necessarily male. The cards are genderless. The Knights are the people in charge of making forward progress in our life. They're the ones that actually, think about it, in battle, they're the ones that actually go into the battle and fight the war. So they're the ones who making actions. So this to me is you're going to step into an offer, somebody making an offer to help to better your pentacles, your finance, to improve this feeling here that we're stepping out of. Some nice new opportunity is coming in the form of this Knight of Pentacles in early January. And so you and your environment, this is beautiful. You are the 10 of Cups this week. Wow. So in the heart, Queen of Wands, and then you in your environment are feeling like 10 of Cups energy, just blessings, generational blessings too. It's a 10. So, we're in a year of 10. Oh, it's so exciting this year we're in, like, as far as the aging. I've been doing some studying, and as far as the aging and all those things go, 10 is an interesting, it's not just a 1. People would say add the 1 and the 0, it's a 1, it's a new beginning. Yes, it's that, but it's also a 1 and a 0 in binary, which is the spark of everything energetically. So it's kind of cool. And we are that 10 of cups, and cups are just abundance and joy and happiness and, yeah, satisfaction, fulfillment, pleasure, all that good stuff. That's beautiful. And then look at our environment is giving us a Queen of Cups, healing, intuition. She's all intuition. She's got her toes dipped in the water. She's all about loving, feeling, expressing her emotions and creativity, and so and healing the past. And that's what going to be the environment around us too. Oh, that's gorgeous. And then, so in our hopes and fears section, you got 2 cards, and I think they go together. You got this beautiful Pixie Lovers card. It's a pretty card with happiness and this beautiful kissing couple. But then you got it with the heartache, the 3, another 3. We have the 3 of Wands in our crown, and we got the 3. 3s are change. So we're changing. We're going through some changes, and it has required ending some relationships and things that we really love, and like in one reality, that would have been beautiful if that had worked out, kind of a deal, and it didn't, and it doesn't, and you have to, and it's an interesting shift, it's an interesting change. It hurts a little. That's the 3 of Hearts. So I feel like we're going through some relationship changes, you know, that aren't easy, that hurt a little bit, but you got to do that sometimes in life to get where you're going, you know. And look, we got the 4. So from the 3 to the 4 in our final potential outcome, beautiful home and hearth. The 4 is, it's the card of stable home and hearth. It could also mean weddings, births, family, like ceremonies. Yeah, it could be that too. And so in the new year, maybe some of that coming some of your way. Some of you. Oh, that might need some clarifying. That's really cool. All right, so we're going to check out our confirmation clarification card about this. See what, and we're going to read it either upright or reversed. I'd love more clarification on the potential 4 of Wands outcome. Maybe the 3 Wands in our crown. This is maybe about the Knight or the Ace crossing us. Let's see what it is. Okay, upside. Oh gosh, wait! I got so excited. I knocked my head. I love this. It's the Tower reversed. It's the Tower reversed. Oh my gosh, I love it. So let's talk about the Tower and the Tower reversed. These Tower moments, they come in our life, and I did a TikTok live video today for the first time, and I forgot to hit record in the TikTok studio, so I think it was just a live thing for the moment, and then it's just lost in cyberspace. I think it was like a happening that a bunch of people were watching, but I did my first reading for the new year for TikTok live, and we got the cross by the Tower, and I started talking about my Tower moments, and I started crying on camera on TikTok on my first TikTok live reading that I did earlier today. But I did talk about how the Tower are these sudden things that happen to you that you don't see coming and you have no control over, and they just shift your whole universe, knock your whole foundation from under you, needing rebuilding. And there's so many ways that can happen, but prevention. Let's talk about the Tower upside down. I also said that if you understand these energies, and if you listen and listen to what's the universe, listen to your feelings, pay attention to your frequencies. It's about frequencies, it's and energies. And if you pay attention and you listen and you do the things you need to do, you can avoid the Tower. The universe will send you around the detour. The tower moments are thrown in when we need to learn a big lesson. Something, yeah. There's something really big. And so for certain tower moments, you can actually avoid them and prevent them. And we got the tower reversed. We have prevented or avoided a tower situation. That's awesome. Probably with these 3 swords, probably from this little heartache here, walking away, you know, and not focusing on this 5, but, you know, venturing out and like being really like gratitude, grateful and appreciative is the 10 of Cups. Feeling so much gratitude for our abundance. You don't get the 10 of Cups if you're not feeling that you have it, and not, more than that, gratitude to source for giving it. So exciting. That's so exciting. And so here's where I recently had a birthday, turned 57. Here's where I have to put on my cheaters. But the tower reversed means crisis averted or rebuilding. We're rebuilding now. So you're being invited to initiate your own transformation before it's thrust upon you. That's so cool. That is such a blessing. Wow. I love that. That's beautiful. I don't know if I want to touch that with anything else. That's just a gorgeous reading. We could use my trusty old, almost 40-year-old Rider-Waite for a little more clarification of this Well, we don't care about the crisis we've averted, but if we do have any more advice on any of this, on the Knight of Pentacles, or what other advice? Well, Temperance. The Temperance card jumped out. We need to just make sure we're exercising just balance and taking care of all parts of ourselves, take care of our physical body, to get the rest we need, take care of our, you know, relationships and our work. Don't shirk one or the other. Try to keep that balance going. Trust our intuition. The Temperance card is all about trust. Look at the foot in the water. All about trusting intuition as well. Temperance is the other. Look, this is amazing. It's the other Sag card. It's a Sagittarius card also. So Temperance and the Ace of Wands goes with that for sure. Do we have one more clarification? Any more clarification for our fire signs today? Oh my God, you guys. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. The Star card popped out. Make a wish. This is the card of wishes being granted. Blessings and abundance and wishes being granted right now. Make a wish. Make a wish. Ah, that's gorgeous. What a beautiful spread for us fire signs. It's gonna be a really great year. It's not all gonna be a walk in the park. It won't always be a walk in the park. Be aware of these off-putting energies that you're feeling, and do the things you need to do to heal them. I want to get an oracle card from our Celtic oracle just to see what oracle we get. This is not a tarot card. This is Celtic. The Celtic people had animals and plant spirits for every month they had a 13-month year. So there's 13 of each, and each animal has a match, and each plant has a match. So we're gonna, well, there it is. So let's see what our Celtic oracle card says about this spread, you guys, and then we'll draw this to a close, and I will do the reading for our earth signs for this week. If you're enjoying this, please make sure you smash that subscribe button. Still trying to get to, I'm slowly creeping up to 500, like one slow subscriber a day. Make sure you click that subscribe button. It's free, and my first 500 are going to get a free membership. After that, my memberships will be a few dollars a month, but make sure to smash that. After TikTok gets cooking, they might go really quickly. Like, they might all get gone in a day. So be one of my first 500 to get a free membership. And let's see what our oracle. Okay, we've got Alder. the trailblazer. So we got the plant, the alder plant, the trailblazer. That's us. And its partner animal is the fox, which is, I believe it's spring is its seasons. I'm trying to remember. Alder. It's all about growth and expansion and exploring. It matches very much our wands. It very much matches the Knight of Wands. I would have to pull out the book. Let's see if I have it handy. Where is my Celtic Oracle book? I was reading it and now I'm not sure where I set it. I probably left it upstairs. Well, goodness, sorry about that, you guys, but I can tell you it's, well, the Trailblazer, for all that that means. It's a beautiful card. The alder tree. Gorgeous reading, you guys. Thank you for being here, fire signs. And I will be posting again, like I said, on Wednesday for all the air and water signs. I highly recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising. If you don't know about sun, moon, and rising, you can click on my Learn Tarot playlist, and there's one about what your sun, moon, and rising are, because that'll give you a much more comprehensive picture of you and make you understand a lot better, especially if you watch all 3 readings. Have a very, very safe and happy new year. And I'll see you back very soon. Take care, you guys. Thanks for being here. Oh, don't forget to hit the thumbs up.